Alright guys, in this video, this ain't just a black screen by the way, I'm going to be voice acting the Legion of Stationery from Paper Mario the Origami King. I'm excluding the last one of them, which is a stapler, because yeah, he is technically the main antagonist's pet. If you've already owned the game, you know all about them. You know all about the Legion of Stationery, but if you don't, well, I recommend you go search them up on the fandom. So you have an idea of what you're doing. So enough jibber jabber, let's get this started. So a bit about the kind of voice I gave these characters will be in the description, and oh my word, they'll be in the description. And by the way, I'm doing all the lines in the introduction leading up to the end. Okay, everybody? I will pause and play at every point. So, if there are any Easter eggs in there, I'm going to be pointing them out. Like, Coloured Pencils makes the first one. Speaking of whom, he is technically the first boss you face, when he's really the second. Chronologically, he is the second, but he's the first major boss. The Legion of Stationery is kind of the major bosses in the game. Enough jibber jabber, let's do this. Oh boy, here we go. I have to admit, that was horrible. Here we go. What, man? You were almost out of the picture. For good. I also like doing this voice, I kind of do. I'm sick and tired of Philistines like you erasing all my hard work, man. You probably haven't heard of me, right? Figures, when was the last time you even went to a gallery? Don't answer. I'm gonna give you an art lesson for free. Okay. My name's Jean-Pierre Coloured Pencils the 12th. I represent the Legion of Stationery, I'll have you know. Anyway, I'm got in this streamer, and I'll scribble on your fat face if that's what it takes to stop you. Alright, his name is Jean-Pierre Coloured Pencils the 12th, so I gave him a French accent. I know I said the instead of the, like a normal French one. I did that once, but I always feel embarrassed when I do these things. But, alright, we've got one more line to go, and then I'm skipping to the ending. Got it already. Feast your eyes upon my arsenal. I get it. 12 colored pencils ready to make your paper bodies my canvas. Alright, then the battle begins. He does say stuff throughout, but I'm locking them out. Oh, no way. Defeated by a no-name, no-talent piece of disgusting pop culture? You were better when you were a side-scroller, man. Ugh. He made a reference to Mario's older days when he said you were better when he was a side scroller. He was back in 1983. So we're on to the next boss now. No. The star of the show isn't Mario, you uncultured hacks. The real superstar is me. Yep, Rubber Band. You'll see why I gave Rubber Band this kind of voice. You'll see why. See? But the relay though, how many times does Olivia say, gosh? Most likely 2 times, because she continues on talking. Such a long monologue, yet you didn't flub a single line. Have you ever considered a career in voice acting? Well, I would. That's not really what she says, but something similar. Oh, never mind. Your skill at the performance shan't trip me up. Get ready. This shall be your final performance. So during the battle, she eventually cuts down to her actual form, which I'll show you. Behold the power of my rubber bands. Let's see how you take stage direction. So rubber bands take the shape of arrows, which you can use to use a fruit. Alright, now for the ending. I did show you the true form, didn't I? The curtain's been pulled back. I've been exposed. You've reduced my ensemble to a one-man band. You'll pay for that. Oh my word. Oh, it wasn't supposed to end like this, Mario. The agony, the brutality, the sheer injustice of it all. Oh, me is this so bad. Have you truly forsaken me for these flimsy, flat-papery beings? I want to make this place grand, eliminate things dull and bland. Alas, this was my final stand. It's curtains for poor rubber band. I know she gasps, but I wanted to end the sentence for her, since I knew what she was going to say. We've got 3 minutes to go on part 1, and so I'm going to do the third boss, which is Hole Punch. Oh boy, here we go! It's groovy! I wanted to give my own voice a little push Elvis Presley into the mix, because I know he's in the groove and all. His title is the Disco Devil. Oh my word. These guys seen a pattern with all these titles. I know my voice for Hole Punch is kind of terrible, I admit. But, yeah. Lady, I couldn't stop grooving now if I wanted to. So I guess we're gonna have to face off. Oh boy. I am pumped! I'm gonna own this dance until the break of dawn. And seeing as there's no sense of rising here, that means this groove is never gonna end! Hey, come on. I'll start with some moves even amateurs can appreciate. Ooh, come on. 1, 2, punch! Normally you'd say something like that when you dance, hence why he did it. But literally, I think this music really fits. Especially that little note there, changing, that really fits. So let's end this off with the finale. Oh man, why did you have to hush my groove? We had a bumping in here. Let's keep it going anyway. Disco forever, cut it down. Ugh. 3, 2, 1, and kaboom! So I think I have enough time to conclude and tape, but not really, since I only have 30 seconds left. So thank you guys for watching. I'll do tape and scissors in the next part. If you're new to Origami King, well, I recommend you go check out the fandom and everything like that. And I'll see you guys in part 2.